Good morning, good morning. Made it to the top of the world. Oh, the climb is always so worth the view at the top. And I was thinking about that metaphorically as I was climbing up here, and I thought, what is the climb, right? What is the climb in our life? What is the climb in our career? What is the climb in our health journey? What is the climb in our mental journey, our mental health, all the things? Like, what mountain are you climbing right now so that you can get to the top? And as I was trudging through, you can kind of see, like, there's these little roads down there, and they're like pitched about like that, and you're barely even moving, and you're putting every ounce of effort into every pedal stroke just to go one more inch, just to go one more centimeter, just to get your butt up that mountain. And it's so true in life too, right? It's so true in our daily careers, a lot of you in your side hustles, a lot of you in your physical journey, your health journey. You're just like giving everything you have. A lot of times with a side hustle and building that side dream, you're putting in all the effort, all the time, and just for the littlest results at the beginning. And then you start to get some momentum, and then you start to warm up, and then you start to feel a little better, and you start to climb, and you start to get into a groove, and you're like, okay, I got this. And yes, there's gonna be some super steep pitches again that are gonna get super hard, and you're gonna feel like, I need to just get off. I need to just stop. I need to just sit down. I need to just, and even if you do need to stop and take a breather, this is worth it every single time. But so many people stop down in there because it got hard, and they never made it to this, and they quit down there. The majority, I should say the majority of people, like 90%, stop down there, and they never make it to this. They never make it to the very top to see what all the hard work and all that grind what the outcome would have been. And we did this in my team. We did this vision exercise the other day where imagine that you have your hand straight out, right? Straight out in front of you. And you can do this right now. Is just put your hand out in front of you. And on that side of your hand, or the other side of your hand, is the life that you want to live. It's the life of freedom. It's the life that you're pushing for. It's the life that you started this side hustle for. It's the life that you started writing the book for, started the podcast episode, started the hard thing. That life that you want to live is on the other side of this hand. So what does that life look like for you? It looks like, for a lot of moms that I work with, and we worked on this in the team, it was the ability to say yes to their kids for that summer camp. The ability to say yes to their kids for the toy that they want. The ability to say yes to their family to go on vacation this summer because they can afford it. The ability to say to their significant other for their 10-year anniversary, I'm gonna pay for our anniversary trip with the income that I bring in from our side hustle. The ability to say yes to opportunities in your life and not have, for a lot of us, for a lot of the women I mentor, the thing that holds them back from the dream life is the income. And having to say no to their kids on certain things. No, I can't afford college for you. You're going to have to take out the loans. You're going to have to, live in debt for the rest of your life. And I thought about the difference between where you're sitting now, having to say no, and having to have your kids take out the loans for college, have to tell your spouse, hey, you know what, we can't go on that vacation. Having to tell your kids, no, you can't have that toy. Living the paycheck to paycheck life that the 90% live because they live down there, and they don't have the mindset, the tenacity, the consistency to keep pushing when stuff gets hard to get to the top. So what is the difference between The life right here and the life on the other side of that hand. Two things. Your mindset and your action. So, something to think about when you're down there and it's really freaking hard and you want to get to the life up here or the life on the other side of the hand. Something you can think about next time is, are you trying or are you training? And a lot of the women that I work with, I would say about half, they go, Whit, I'm trying all the things. Whit, I'm trying. And to me, in my mind, trying is kind of the equivalent of saying, like, I'm dipping my toe in the water. I'm kind of like giving it, my best shot. And then I might just stop. I might just quit. What if you replace the word trying with training? I'm in training. And I think about that with marathon training, with Ironman training. Like, there are hard freaking weeks and you're in training to get to that peak day. You are in training. So no matter how many times I fail, no matter how many times I lose the group because I fall behind, no matter how many times I bonk on a ride, on a run, on a swim, I'm in training. I'm training my body to get to the spot. I'm training my mind to get to the spot where on race day, I'm going to achieve the thing. So stop trying and start going all in. Because if you don't, and you don't get your mindset and your consistency and your action wrapped around the idea of stop pressing snooze in the morning. Stop telling yourself, oh, I'm too tired to go work my side hustle, or, oh, I'm too scared of what Sally might think. I'm too scared to, invite somebody to an opportunity that could change their life. I'm too scared to, write the book, start the podcast. I'm too scared of the opinions. Really what you're deciding is that you're going to live on this side of the hand, and you're forever going to have to tell your kids, you know what? No. You can't go to that college because mommy couldn't get her butt out of bed in the morning. She had to press snooze. No, you can't do the summer camp. No, you can't do the trip. Honey, no, we can't do the anniversary trip because mommy's discipline and consistency. Like, I just chose to watch Netflix at night instead of, doing the thing I needed to do to move my life forward. No, we can't afford, that house that's going to be, the place where you make all your dreams happen with your kids, and the pool and the property that the kids can run on. We can't afford that because, mommy just can't get out of her own head, and she's worried too much about other people's opinions. Do you want to sit here on this side of the hand and have to say that the rest of your life? Or do you want to take control of the mindset and the actions and get your head in the place where you go, no, I'm never going to have to say those things again. One day, I'm never going to have to say those things again. And it's worth it to me. And that's how you create the success. That's how you get to the top of the mountain. That's how you get here. And you don't end up failing down there. Because you decide when you're laying in bed in the morning and it's cozy and the comforter's on and you're like, this is comfy. But if I get up and I start the hustle and I start the grind and I push towards that goal every single day, one step towards that goal, I'm going to be able to say yes to my kids. I'm going to be able to say yes to my significant other. I'm going to be able to say yes to traveling when I retire, to the property that I want to have. And that's the difference. It's the discipline in the mundane, in the everyday actions between down there and right here. So get your head in the game. Get your head in the game. Get your head in the game. If you don't know that reference from High School Musical, we can't be friends. Just kidding. What are you going to choose? When stuff gets hard, when you're climbing the 45-degree mountain, what are you gonna choose? Can you get off your bike and just sit down and turn around and go back down, or stop and quit? Or are you gonna push to where you can live on this side of that hand, the other side of your life, that life of freedom? Get out of bed, stop pressing snooze, do the thing that you don't really wanna do so you can live the life that most people are never gonna have. You ready? Let's go.